Being a woman in bodybuilding is very interesting. I think there's different standards for the men and women. Men get treated one way and women get treated another.
So how does it work being both girlfriend and trainer?
We train together, we eat together, we cook together, pretty much everything together. Julio's first competition is gonna be the Ruby Classic, September 26th. Oh, I know he's gonna win his show. We have our dumbbells, 20 to 70. My name is Brittany Watts. I'm 31 and I am an IFBB women's physique bodybuilder. In the beginning, I knew nothing about bodybuilding. I just knew it looked cool, so I started to get involved. There's different levels of bodybuilding. There's amateur and there's pro. So as an amateur, you have a right to compete. As a pro, you win a show, you get a trophy, you get a check. For each class, it's a different payout. But for men and women, let's say the Olympia women's physique is like 50 G's. But then you look at men's bodybuilding, $750,000. And that's what it was last year. The show expenses that a woman has, your hair, makeup, tan, suit, shoes. You could spend $500 on your hair alone. And then your nails, it's another $150, $200 if you tip, which I hope you tip, because if you don't, you're a terrible person. No. So the men for the bodybuilding show, tan, shorts, $300. As to the women that spend easily $4,000. My boyfriend is very supportive of my bodybuilding ambitions. That's why I chose him. And he's also a bodybuilder himself. So when I do good, he does good. When he does good, I do good.
Hi guys, my name's Julio. I'm 28 years old. I'm a registered dietitian.
Julio's first competition is gonna be the Ruby Classic, September 26th. He's come very far and he's actually gonna go very far. He looks amazing. We started his off-season prep last October or November. So since then alone, he's lost like 85 pounds. So he's 2 or 3 weeks out from his show now and he already looks great.
So how does it work being both girlfriend and trainer?
For me and Julio, you know, I'm not his trainer. We both have a coach, thank goodness. But, you know, we are very supportive of each other. We train together, we eat together, we cook together, you know, pretty much everything together. So Julio's best body part is his legs. He's always had great legs. Like when I first met him, I was like, ooh, look at those legs. But now that he's really gotten serious about his diet and, you know, his cardio and everything like that, his whole package looks great. He hasn't really fallen off at all, and if he does, I just like point out the heavier weights and make him pick them up. Oh, I know he's gonna win his show. I'm gonna be in the audience like, yeah, man, yeah. Like, it's gonna be crazy. I do watch him pose a lot because that's very important to be able to know how to present your package. A lot of people don't put a lot of effort into their posing. And it's like you don't want to just try to fill up a routine with every pose you can think of or have ever seen or been taught or learned. You want to do what looks good for you. You want to do what flows and goes with your music. The whole point is to entertain the crowd. So make sure that the song is 100% something you can relate to.
It's a lot of effort, so you gotta practice it in between your workouts and in your downtime, because if you don't hold the poses during your practices, you're not gonna be able to hold them on stage, you know, with the heat and the low food, because it's really hard to contract your muscles for that period of time and make them pop.
Just as much effort needs to be put into the posing as the training and the diet. For me, motivation with bodybuilding was never really a problem. I know what the end goal is, and I guess you could say that's what keeps me motivated, because I know I want to be better than I was, and I know I want to be the best.
Other women and other men look up to her to be as good as she is. You know? Or just to have a nice body and be healthy. Everybody wants to look good.
So I remind myself of that while I'm in there. And even if for a second I do feel like, I don't want to do this today, then I think about, yeah, I do want to be better and I want to be the best. And I envision myself being that better version of myself, and I'm like,